All right. You're still high on the OKC train. Very nice, Meow. Very nice. Okay, for our next run, we just unlocked this ship, which starts with a bolt cannon, which is a basic laser, and a twin disruptor, ion, and a single laser. What else does this one have going on? It's got a siege beam. Raider Outlaw, Raider Outlaw, Raider Outlaw. And Volt Knives. Oh, plus 2 DPS to all Raider Outlaw units. Interesting. As cool as that looks, I want to run back the run that I got killed on the other day, where I lost my crew. That was, is this the ship with the Berserkers? Yes. And I want our mutant guy with 2 weapon slots. I'm going to change the name from Maleficent. How do I change that name? I want to be Rand. I want to be mutant. I want to be a mutant that gets to dual wield weapons and tear apart dudes, because if I kill him, I'm killing myself. OKC are champions of the world. Okay, alright. I'm continuing to play on Torment 1. So this ship is the Cruel Tempest. We tried one run once, and it was going super well, and then I killed my own crew. We have a Storm Cannon, which is a 2-power, 2-shot. Basically the Burst Laser 1. And we start off with 2 missiles and boarding. And I want to go all in on the Berserker boarding with their double weapon slots. Because that was really fun until I killed my own crew. Let's give this one another run and hopefully not kill my own crew. And I'm going to do Mutant plus 1 Berserker and swap them back and forth kind of thing. Chet on guns and doors. I don't have a guy on doors yet. You can be one of my Berserkers. This guy can be Chet. Oh crap, I have to save these positions here. Save. Okay. Pontaso with a gifted sub. Appreciate that very much. Alright, start another hype train and another Miao Zedong Family Trust happy birthday tip. Thank you very much, Miao Zedong. You've been tipping like crazy lately. I really appreciate that. Do I even want to go to an early? Yes, I want to go to an equipment store. Okay, neither of these have equipment. I think I'm going to skip that. Randificent. Alright, does he have 2 Berserkers? He has 2 Corsairs. Okay. The board in the weapons. Alright, what makes this run really fun is getting a whole bunch of weapons on your crew and they just tear through everybody so fast because their weapons are so strong. Because they can dual wield. Dual wield OP, baby. And then we swap these guys back and forth. I don't have a way to heal yet, though. That's something we gotta keep in mind. Miao Zedong Family Trust wants to ensure our Randyman has a great birthday. And let Chet cook. Yes. Can Chet cook a birthday cake? Alright, let's go ahead and get shields. I guess that's more baking and less cooking, but... Well, there was a couple years ago we did a stream where I baked a birthday cake, I think. It's been a while since I've done any baking on stream. Oh, they get full heals. That's nice. Imperial Shrine. Imperial units appear more frequently. These guys are war cultists. Alright, do I have any equipment stores in this first sector? Modules, equipment. So I want to go up here, which means I'm not going to be able to go through the abstract wound. Okay. Meow was uncertain about Chet's baking ability. After he got his bag, Meow knows Chet could buy Randy whatever TF cake Randy desires. What do you mean by Meow getting Chet getting a bag? What does that mean? Did he get like rehired? His contract renewed or something? Or what does that mean? He got paid max money. Oh, okay. Was there a chance he wouldn't get paid max money? Double Berserker, a Conqueror. I don't know if I can win this fight, actually. I don't think my boarding's actually going to be very good until... Okay, he can't damage us. Okay, this is a safe fight. I can't really crew kill well until we get... something. Until we get weapons. You're not immune to poison, and neither are you. Okay, we got him out before they got poisoned, though. Getting 2, because this looks like it's in the second weapon position. He signed for 250 million. Signed for a massive contract. Ah, okay. Is Chet your favorite player, Meow? I think you said he's the only player you have a jersey of or something like that. Blasted. You get poisoned by running through there? Nah, you're fine. Let's go here and get a free guy to the mansions. Meow will explain as though you're 0 years old. A bag in youth new age lingo equals a lot of money, bread, dough, bank. Okay. Alright, never heard that phrase before. But my birthday's tomorrow and I turned 44, so that's my excuse. That's a almost 44-year-old boomer. I don't know that new age lingo. Chet's probably your favorite, huh? Alright. Alright, so we want to head up to here and try to get some weapons. So, dual-wielding weapons for our Berserker and Mutant crew. So we can go full Darth Maul on our enemies. 2 shots. No, 1 shot. 1 shot. So he cannot get through our shields. These guys have a bunch of health, so I'm not even worried about boarding them. 44 years young, yes. Tomorrow is my birthday, Penguin, yeah. Hey, thank you for another $7. Get that bag. You are supplying the bag, or equipping the bag, or whatever the new lingo, new kid lingo is. You're older and you know what getting the bag means. Well, yeah, but you're also... You watch movies and TV more than I do. If it's not a phrase that some gamer on YouTube or Twitch says, I will not have heard of it, because that's what I spend all my time watching and doing. Fancy new ship? We have played this ship once before, but I died when I boarded with my commander and got him killed. Chogi keeps at 3,000. True, true. These guys are repairing pretty fast. Do they have increased repair speed? Nah, our weapon's not that fast, I guess. Okay. I need all those free weapons I was getting last run. Glittering stars dart your viewpoint. It almost seems peaceful. Oh, we do get a fight. Alright, 2 crew, Corsair, and a Servo Husk. We should be able to beat these guys. Let's go right into the weapons if I can. As we damage, we get the weapons offline. Who has higher DPS? My mutant guy has slightly higher DPS, I guess. If I move, I think this guy will come fight me, maybe? Get wrecked. Alright, we can get a Force Shield or summon an enchanted sword. Well, we'll get the sword because it also comes with scrap. But I don't know if I have anybody that can equip tools, do I? Oh yeah, the guy that can insta-get stuff can. Okay. Oh, and this guy can too. Let's do it on this guy. Alright, so if I need to summon extra borders, we got sword summoning. Your choo-choo was empty, lol. You probably have all of the level 1 emotes. I do, since, you know, as a streamer who's always around when the hype train happens. Alright. Let me go ahead and I'm going to get an engine and a power upgrade. Alright, now we're saving for the equipment store to get some weapons. You like that the crew is flying in space when the ship is destroyed? Yeah, that is pretty funny. I like that too. Penguin with the 15 bucks. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Thank you everybody for all the donations and tips and things. You're really helping my stress levels lower. And I really appreciate that. You all are awesome. A bunch of ghouls. Do all these guys have really low health? No, there's a couple legionnaires with 60 health. Okay. I need to get weapons. Get actual weapons. No, not the poisonous gas. What will I do? Where's Comrade Hal when you need Comrade Hal for a heist? Oh, Hal was here earlier. How many missiles do we have? 21, so I could use the Claymore if I want. But I don't think I need to. 3 times soul barrages. Nah. If that was weapons, I'd take it, but I don't even have anybody. It's pretty nice surrender, though. I wonder how much those sell for. You know what? Actually, I think that might be worth more than whatever scrap gains I can get. I'm gonna check that because I want to see how much these sell for. Oh, we do have a store coming up where I can sell them. Yeah, Psychomancy, crew, and equipment up there. So, Meow, why would you say that Chet is your favorite? Like I got fast really for some reason. Moves fast. What about Chet Holmgren makes him your favorite player? Damn it. We did not get... Well, I really hope these things I just got sell because I did not get any scrap the next 2 jumps. Of course, one of them I knew. These sell for 20 apiece. So yes, the value on this was 60. So that was the right choice. What weapons we got? There's a mosquito in here. I need to catch said mosquito. Kills deal 1 ion damage to nearest enemy system. Plus 2 TPS against targets with under 50 max HP. Okay, so you kill little guys really fast. Treasonous Whispers. A projectile that mind controls a hostile crew. Oh. Do you have anybody that I can actually give any of this to? No. Alright, nobody I have has armor. It's all weapons, right? All weapons and tools. Alright, well, I'm buying 2 weapons. I'm gonna sell... Do I sell 2 of these or just sell 1? Chet is probably Meow's favorite because he plays his ace off and is tall as Shiznizzle. He also influences the ops on the defensive side of the floor by just being around the rim. And Chet has solid handles and a good shot for a person equally tall as Shiznizzle. Nice, nice. All good reasons. All good reasons. It's funny that him being tall is one of the reasons. Well then why isn't your favorite player, what's his face on the Spurs? Wembanyama. Isn't he like the tallest guy in the NBA right now? Or one of the tallest or something? It's probably because he's not on OKC though, so he doesn't count. Anything else I care about here? Do I want to get another crew? Could buy the cheap... Could buy the guy with the armor slot and buy him the armor, but that would be 50 for not that useful of a guy, I don't think. You're not a berserker. He's the ops. He's not like us. Okay, okay. So we do bonus damage to dudes with less than max. Less than, what was it? Less than 50 max HP. It's not that cool, but it's whatever. Alright, we're slowly putting together our OP boarding setup again. There are no friends on the court, only opposition. Okay, only the ops. Gotcha. Ooh, alright. Ooh, we got 2 weapons for that. Alright, what did we get? We got +1 DPS in small rooms, +1 DPS in small rooms. Okay, well we can make one dude really good in small rooms, I guess. Chet. He's so tall, but he loves to be in small rooms because he'll beat up the ops or whatever it is. And let's upgrade Launch Bay to level 2. We can preload these guys. The ion didn't affect us. Good. F the Spurs. Oh man. Okay. Death Cult. Is Death Cult what my crew are? They're War Cult. Desolate Sector gives us a choice in the next sectors out. Chet will beat up the ops in a small room. That's right. That's what we're gonna do. That's the play. Alright, let's see. Any more equipment is what we're looking for. Equipment. Equipment. So we want to go down to here. Okay. Did we go to a Nexus of Influence? We did. Chet goes up there. These 2 guys go in here. So he should have 6 DPS in that room. Nice, that's pretty good. I'm just gonna not shoot. Shooting is bad when I have crew on their ship. Alright, not having a way to heal is kind of an issue, though. We need our weapons. We need that weapon that heals us when we kill. Is this game like FTL, Leaper Creeper? And happy birthday. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. And yes, this game is if FTL and Warhammer 40k had a baby. Board on this guy. 15 health. 14 health. Sure. Hopefully we can 2v1 for a... No. 2v1. Oh my gosh. He set us on fire. Okay, bring him back. How many shots do you have? Only 2. This guy has 2 health. I think I can kill him if I can shoot him wherever he goes. Nice. I think we got hit by an asteroid field there or something. Not asteroid field, but by an asteroid. Chet's got skills, can't take that away from him, but you're not the biggest Wemby fan, huh? Sure show Wemby is just tall, he's not a real baller. I don't know. Wemby, doesn't he make some pretty good 3-pointers? I mean, maybe I've just only seen the highlights where he makes them, but I feel like he's not a bad shot, and he covers the rim kind of better than anybody. I don't know, maybe Chet's better at covering the rim, but I've seen some pretty crazy highlights of his defending the rim. Consumables. Oh, yeah. Modules could be good too. He has his bag, but no ring to accompany it. Yeah, true. Well, neither does, you know, Doncic, who's the guy I watch. So lots of people don't have their rings. So ship armament, consumables, and systems. I feel like not having a ring doesn't mean you're not a good player. You just aren't the best in the league yet, like OKC became. So he has auto repair. He shouldn't be able to do damage to us. Wemby is a very good player, but again, he plays for the Spurs, so F him. It doesn't make any person wash, but it matters at the end of the day if they have the ring, huh? True. Well, who's the best all-around player right now? How are you doing damage? You have a single ion damaging weapon and a beam that doesn't hit shields. Ah, oh, shit. He has a siege bombard I didn't see. I didn't see this at all. And he fucking dodges it, of course he does. Okay. Alex Crusoe has a ring. True. True. But so do a bunch of people on OKC who probably got like no minutes. So I feel like having a ring doesn't necessarily mean everything. Like who on the Thunder played the fewest number of minutes, and they can now claim to have a ring as well. Oh, I forgot that we have a second missile too. Man, that does 3 damage. Giannis. Giannis. Is that the guy with the really crazy long last name that's on the Bucks? Giannis? Is it that guy? Okay. So you think he's better than Jokic on the... Yeah. Okay, interesting. This game looks awesome. It's pretty cool. I've been pleasantly surprised, that's for sure. Alright, ship armaments, systems. There are probably some good boarding support systems. Yeah, a Tanakumpo, or however you say it. Oh, a lance. Okay. I haven't used a lance before, but I have been curious about giving a lance a try. Auto surgeon. 100% I want that. Okay, being able to teleport. There's a good weapon for getting through shields on his own. Alright, we're 100% getting the heal bay. And we're going to put it right next to the teleporter. Right there. See what else we're going to do, but first we're going to heal our dudes. Yay for heal bay. Alright, what else do we want to do with this shop? Lance. So this is 1 power or 1 shot that starts pre-charged, ignores shields, and creates warp breaches. Interesting. Answer you, Big Carl got signed mid-season and likely played the least, and now he has a ring. Big Carl. So yeah, I mean, he's got a ring. Surely he's not considered one of the best, players or whatever, or anything like that. Do I want to try this lance weapon out? How far away are we from buying equipment? 1, 2, 3, 4. About 5 jumps away from buying equipment. Let's try out this warp lance. This seems kind of like a cool weapon to play with. will give me the ability to teleport and deal damage to enemies in a room if we want to. Okay. Oh, we have a... Did I do a weapon upgrade? Oh, no. Okay, yeah, we actually... The ion by itself, unless I shoot shields, isn't going to do much. It's fine. It's fine. Weapons we don't care about. He's clearly not washed. You're not going to lie. You're a fan of anyone named Big Carl. Sounds like something off the menu of Carl's Jr. Macro Disruptor. 3 power, 1 shot for 5 ion damage, huh? Interesting. Okay, well, it's free. Holy crap, a weapon floating in space. So if I want equipment, which I do, I need to go this direction. Yeah, thinks Big Carl is like 7'2". Man, how tall is Chet? Because that's 2 very tall dudes on their team. Sorry, nothing personal. Can I see... Can I see into their ship here? Okay, they're on fire. Okay. Does the Lance use missiles? It doesn't. So I can shoot into their weapons. Breach their weapons. Board in their shields here. And not shoot anymore. Beautiful. And they'll full heal. They heal 15% of their health. I wish it would also say the number in parentheses, because I don't know what 15% of 30 is, or 15% of 120. I don't know. It's math on stream, you know. Chet's about the same height. Get through with help from a little help from my friends, also known as an asteroid field. Let's fire our shot first. Okay, so the issue here is that they have like level 3 doors or something going on. Oh, no they don't. They had level 2. Chet beats up people in the small room. That's what he does. Nice, we spawned some fleshling and bloatmite dudes for this warp lance. That's pretty cool. Is there a hotkey for activate medbay? Damn it, there isn't. Oh, it's called Auto Surgeon. Yes, nice, good. We do have hotkey for that. Very nice. Alright, give me some OP weapons like damages everyone in the room or heals when killing. They're about the same height, not counting his mohawk, though. Okay, who has a mohawk? Does Chet have a mohawk, or does this big Carl guy have a mohawk? Ooh, Centurion. Corsair, Infiltrator. Double, 1,000 door break speed. Double equipment slots, that's pretty cool. Plus 2 TBS in medium rooms, plus 4 DPS. Immunity to fire. Oh, that's cool. Fusion charge. Put that on a infiltrator who gets in a room and just explodes the room. That seems cool. 5 damage to a nearby enemy system. Chet kind of has a mohawk-looking haircut. Okay. Alright, well, I'm definitely buying these 2 weapons. Need to get our dudes equipped. I don't think I'm going to buy a new crew yet, though. Alright, kills deal ion damage to nearby enemy systems. I want you just to have high DPS, so plus straight up decapitator Decapitator 4 DPS. Medium rooms is a 2-person room. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oxkentalk. What a name, bro. What a name. Okay. So I got my guys fully equipped. They don't have the best weapons ever. I'm going to do a weapon upgrade now, though. Even though we are boarding ship, so I can have my Storm with my Warp Lance if we need to. And we can swap from Warp Lance to Disruptor if we're not boarding. Fiendish Reagents. Summon a Fiend. Chi can have those. So we can summon a Fiend and we can summon an Enchanted Sword. It's a summoning build. Alright. They don't look friendly. Don't worry. They don't have to be friendly. If I board on the doors, does that, does that make them not man the doors, I wonder? Oh, well, I don't get to choose to board the doors. There we go. Now I want Chet to be the guy in the single room by himself. There we go. Get blasted. Oh, you need to heal. How did you take damage? Bro, I didn't even notice you took damage. Okay, you're slow, so let's put the fast guys in there. We hit K. I'm gonna save you in that position there. Ops shouldn't look friendly. That's why Chet is going to destroy their crotch with a blade shoe in a small room. Chet got a blade shoe, huh? Alright, exclusion zone. Blood cult. Is that what we are? No, we're war cult. I don't think... Have I seen a war cult sector? Maybe I have. I don't want to deal with the subspace rifts. We were able to do it, I feel like, before because we had, a bunch of extra husks, and we learned how well husks kind of take less damage with their low max health in vented rooms and the way venting works in this game. Alright, so what am I looking for now? More crew, more equipment. If I could get a 4th border, I guess that could be cool. This guy, does he have a weapon slot? This guy's a weapon and a tool slot, so I guess I could board with him. Psych chems refers to a class of powerful combat stimulants notorious for being suicidally toxic and wildly effective. Locations of psych chem laboratories are tightly guarded by the blood cults. A raid on such a facility could prove lucrative. Do it! I want to be the raiding party. Evacuate the raiding party on the ground. How does this work? Is this like the boarding thing? The raiding force nowhere to be found. Gunshots ring out. The raid has failed. You move on. Okay. Glad I took the time to do that, I guess. And I can't board this guy. Let's take out his shields, though. Don't beep beep, it's their fake crew, it's fine. They're fake crew. What's up, Kenny? Oh my gosh, that's a name I haven't seen in forever. How are you doing, my friend? Phil's birthday man. Yeah, I didn't get to see that emote, but thank you so much. It's good to see you, Kenny. How are you doing, sir? How's life in... Are you in Russia still? I know you visited Korea one time, but are you still living in Russia? Okay, we can get a free husk, or we can get 4 scrap and an oxygen tank, which makes a guy immune to suffocation. That's pretty nice, actually. I could give that to this guy, and he could repair breaches safely. But I like me some free slaves. Now, let's go ahead and do this. I mean, did I say that out loud? Alright, let's make... Actually, I could make this guy immune. Now we'll do it on him. I'm gonna put this guy on piloting. This guy will be free to go around repairing things, I guess. You are in Russia? You're doing okay? How am I doing? I'm doing fine. Doing pretty good. A little stressed out lately about, you know, life and finances. But I got some new gigs going on that will hopefully eventually make that less stressful. But I'm good. That was uttered aloud for all to hear. Oopsie. Oopsie. Plus 1 DPS in medium rooms, minus 3 DPS on nearby enemy crew for 20 seconds on kill. Soul Thresher. Kills grant 2 DPS for the duration of the encounter. Imperial Citizen. A Flux Priest. I've never seen one of these. Increases the power of nearby friendly systems by 1. Oh, this is a frickin'... This is a Zoltan. Explodes on death. Ionize nearby systems on death. That's pretty cheap for a Zoltan. That's the first time I've seen a Zoltan crew. Man, I kind of want to buy one of them because I've had some power issues. But do I really... I guess I have... These weapons are pretty good. But I'd rather have a crew that can give me power. He is really ugly, but, you know, every crew in this game is kind of ugly. There we go. We got our first Zoltan power. I could sell something and get a second Zoltan. I wonder if they... Do they give ion resistance? It doesn't say anything about ion resistance. I kind of want to test that, though. I'm doing this and I'm double buying cheap Zoltans, putting them both in shields. And we got to see if that's going to protect me from some ion damage. It's a Zoltan Priest. That's right. How are my hands? I mean, they're always hurting. Arthritis never goes away. I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online off stream, and you know, when I'm really into an MMO off stream, I'm playing too many games and my hands hurt even more. So that's what I'm doing now. But having fun playing ESO because they added subclassing and it's been fun. Does that mean we have an RPG Nerdos? Oh, yes! Let's get an RPG Nerdos for the first time in the game. Abandoned research facility. Heavy blast doors. Machine Priest can circumvent the blast doors. You get a free distortion sphere. First enemy ship weapon fired at your ship will always miss. Cool. There's some really cool augments, I mean mods in this game. Okay. Welcome aboard, RPG Nerdos. Okay, something's happening. Sometimes my keystrokes aren't going through. And my hotkeys aren't working again. Yeah, I don't know. I think I really think there is bugginess with hotkeys in this game. Like, there's just something in the game that's causing bugginess. I don't know what it is, though. We actually have an extra power now since I've got double NGs and double Zoltan crew. One of them also looks like a penguin. Okay. Alright, I'll get you after this fight. Can I do it now? No, I can't do it now. Carcass. Right, boarding here would do nothing because this is an auto scout. One shot. A beam. And 3 ion shots. Okay, so we're going to take shields out. Auto fire that. I guess I could take this shot, can't I? Do ions not keep shields down? I don't know. This ion... I guess we didn't do actual hull damage. This doesn't do... This does do hull damage, I don't know. This should make him have no shield from his ion hits. Well... Crap has to actually hit. Alright, we'll use damn missile. Don't dodge it. Thank you. Now you got no shields. Beautiful. Am I still living in Dallas? I am. Although I'm living in a different part of Dallas than I was for a while, and it's way more expensive where I live now. If you see the number on my donation counter, that max number, that's a little under what I have to pay for rent every month, so that's why I'm having financial struggles. It's expensive. Oh, I didn't rename crew. Okay. Who is it? The other Zoltan, I think. Pinguinero. Goodness. Win. The N just didn't type. I don't think it's my keyboard, because I don't have issues with keystrokes not happening anywhere but this game, as far as I've been able to tell. So that's really weird that I'm getting this thing. Modules are really good. Do you want to check this for system? Yeah, let's save our money. We can check for weapons. Module systems are pretty nice. I think mechanic and the one with crew and equipment are my two favorite store types. Having trouble with my strokes. Yeah, that sounds a little dirtier than I probably wanted it to. Let's have you be on sensors. Oh, apparently lances can be dodged even if they ignore shields, huh? Oh, don't be poisoned though. Crap, if I move them out. They're gonna do... Okay, wow, they really want my shields to be poisoned, goodness. Rude. Go away, poison, there we go. Okay, mutant, chat, you, save. You can move to Russia. Rent prices are way cheaper. True, I have actually considered what would it look like if I chose to move somewhere else in the world, but I don't know, man. If I wanted to keep singing, which I do, even though I don't sing that much, I'd have to restart, get all new contacts. Moving's a pain in the arse, man. I could. I'd have to decide where I would move. But moving is a pain in the arse, and I've never lived outside of the US, so moving to someplace like Russia, that would be culture shock for me, especially since I do not speak anywhere close to a language that most Russians would understand, I think. Unless a lot of Russians speak English, because that's the only language I'm kind of fluent in. That'd be some pretty major culture shock if I did something like that. Alright, do you want to go Psychomancy crew and consumables? No, we want to go system modules, ship offense. Yakutsk would be cheap. Is that a place in Russia? Move to the Philippines. Philippines might be cool. I don't know if it's cheap there, though. For one, you'd probably have to give up Twitch, because you doubt it can handle cross-country payment transfers. You could move to New Mexico and be a Heisenberg impersonator. My parents actually live in New Mexico, so I could totally do that. You speak English, Kenny. Well, if you're the only person I need to talk to in Russia, then I'd be great. Japan is cheap. Get a lady boy and live the dream. I don't know what that means, but Filipino women are very, very attractive. There's another Lance. Whoops, did I say that out loud? I said that out loud too. Oh, this is a new system. Graviton Field Generator. Creates a gravitational field that slows all crew on enemy ship. Interesting, I've not used that before. This is the thing that is basically free heals. Ship's weapons that deal hull damage break doors on impact. That's weird. Poison does double damage to enemy crew. This, I had a build the other day that this would have been really nice on. Friendly crew fire a missile at the enemy ship upon activating a consumable. Interesting. Rand and Mogadishu sounds right. In Thailand, huh? One of the YouTubers I watch, Lazy Peon, who does a lot of reviews on MMORPGs and stuff, just put out a video like yesterday or the day before about, was my move to Thailand worth it? And he was giving like a, he's been in Thailand for like 6 years. He was giving a tour of his like apartment and stuff. And he apparently likes it in Thailand. Thailand. I don't know. I'd love to go on vacation and check out those places before, like, you know, committing to a move. But if I wanted to go on vacation, you know, you need to go on vacation? Money. And that's the thing I don't have right now. That is the thing I don't have. Alright, so now we can kind of get some free heals if we want to do that. Or have a 50% chance. Is there the upgrade, does it give you a higher chance for heals? No, it's just a longer beam, I think. Something like that. Time to move to Austin. I don't think Austin's much cheaper than Dallas. Pretty sure Austin is... Although I know I could get Geeks Who Drink trivia gigs down there because they are... The guy who trained me is down in Austin. They have a lot of stuff in Austin. Want to do the major threat? I'll think about it. Big move somewhere like that seems like it would be isolating. Now you can afford the rent, but then you can never see your family again. Yeah, it would be a big deal. It would be a very big deal to make a big move like any of these things people are suggesting. I'd need to like know somebody there or have a significant other to make the move with, you know. Get on doors so I can then prevent these guys. Ooh, this guy's suffocation weakness 250%. That's nice. Let's take out 2 projectiles. Yeah, it's in weapons. Ooh, he's got a heal band. I'm gonna have to take that. Fire this. I can fire this twice. Okay. Okay. Let's actually see if I can take out the heal bay with the missile. I want to see how much damage we're doing here first before I board. Good, he didn't dodge. He's got 3 health. Why am I beeping? Oh my god, are you poisoned? I did not notice the poison. Heal. Heal for the win. Heal for the crew save. Alright, beautiful. Bloated reagents, another guy we can summon, or another crew we can... Another servitor husk. A bloat mite. And 8 scrap. These guys, I'm sure, have tool slots, right? Do they have tool slots? Oh, maybe they don't. Husks do, though. Let's get that, I guess. And I can't heal my dudes unless I upgrade my heal bay. You know what? Let's upgrade my heal bay. Alright, let's see if I can do this right. Nice. Husk is a funny YouTuber. He plays Hell Let Loose and DayZ mostly. Really, South Korea is desperate about their low birth rate, so they're actually paying a lot of money to people who move to Korea and marry a Korean person? Really? That sounds almost like, you know, what is that called? Internet Order a Bride or something. It's 37 degrees Celsius in Moscow, hottest summer since 1996. What is that in Fahrenheit? Because it's been over 100 Fahrenheit in Texas lately. How's that compare? Is it hotter or cooler? I think that might be about the same. A little. Okay, so it's close. It's close to the same heat. You'll inform my wife. I'll report back later, or I'll be dead. Either way. About the South Korean moving and marrying a person thing? Okay. Hot AF is what it is. Yeah, well, tomorrow the sound gig I'm doing is outside. And, it starts in the morning, but I have a feeling I'm going to be sitting outside and sweating my arse off is what I think is going to be happening tomorrow. That's what I'll be doing on my birthday, sweating my arse off, running sound for a what is it called? A, bluegrass band. I have a lot of summons, so let's replace one of our summons with a heal, I guess, that I can throw out if needed. How's the weather in Dallas? Hot. Although, I don't know if you heard, there was a bunch of storms and flooding in Texas earlier this week. So areas around Houston, there were a bunch of potential casualties and people missing from a bunch of crazy flooding. But in Dallas, it stormed a bit, but then it's just really hot. Really, really hot. Close to 100. It's been over 100. It was 103, I think, yesterday when I was driving to my training, my gig training. High DPS against health guys with over 100 and 2 DPS in medium rooms. Yeah, the child camp thing, yeah. Flooding was horrible. They got like 26 inches or something. Yeah, there are a lot of people that have still missing or possibly presumed deceased, I think. Extinguish all fire aboard the ship. That's cool. Are there any crew that I want to put these weapons on? Stuns nearby enemies on kill. Could get a guy. The door break speed thing. What weapons are my guys using? Slightly better against targets with under 50 max HP. That's not the best weapon ever. This guy's got... He actually does have pretty good door break speed already with the Siege Claw. And you've got 1 DPS and 1 ion damage. 1 killing. I don't love this weapon. Would I rather have more DPS in medium rooms? More DPS against high health guys? Sabotage piece of door. I think maybe this one. Being able to kill high health guys faster is probably going to be a big deal. Let's go ahead and buy this. Put that on this guy. Something like that. Remember here in 2010 it was bad? A lot of people died. Crazy what water can do. Yeah. If they weren't found the same day, they're pretty much gone. It was too much water to rescue some of them. Really bad, yeah. It's really sad, too. Because that camp was like a girls' camp, so it was like a bunch of like teenaged young people that are presumed to dead. That's crazy. Hallowed Shrine Worlds, Nexus of Power among Ariokine elites. Enclaves of the Techno Cult. So if I want more Berserkers, is that the Ariokine? I don't know. I don't know, but let's go see what the Ariokine elites are. Oh, this is the blood. This is blood. Dudes, okay. Man, what do I want? I kind of just want to keep looking for more equipment. I'd like one more good border. So crew contracts and equipment, hopefully I can get one more border over there. I'll go up here, because I can find probably other systems that would be useful. I did get the system that can heal me, and I haven't used it. I guess next time I fight a possessed ship where I don't need to board, I can heal some. Holy, 152 free scrap! Jeez! Alright, well then let's get third shield, because I'm just banking the scrap now. I'll do the teleporter upgrade soon. Soon, TM, soon. Techno Union Army. Wee woo wee is at your disposal, Rand. What? Okay. Ooh, what are these guys? Chaos Knights. Yeah, those guys are strong. Is there anything I can do to make them weaker? I could summon some sword dudes to maybe help my fight. What do your weapons look like? 2 shots. 2 shots. And a missile. So we're going to breach that. I'm going to spawn some missile dudes, or some, what are these guys called? Sword dudes. I'm pretty sure sword dudes are immune to venting. Where's Chet? Single room person there. Okay, that guy is just losing the fight, actually. Gonna run him around a bit. Rand's doing pretty well, though. Alright, let's bring him back. I don't know how to bring crew back. I guess you have to recall crew. I guess there's no other way to... I can't just bring back one guy. I have to bring back my entire crew, I think. This is a little weird. But, like, I don't think there's, like, a... Bring only one dude back, which is kind of an interesting mechanic. If you're gonna lurk, have a nice day. Alright, thanks for lurking, Kenny. I appreciate it. It's good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I need better weapons to beat these, like, Death Knights and some of these other dudes we're seeing. Servo, Excavator, Death Knight, immune to poison. Yeah, these guys have just so much health. I need a 4th border or something, I feel like. But even then, these guys have so much health, and Berserkers have only 30 HP. You have to kind of get some crazy good weapons or fight weaker dudes, it feels like, to keep being able to board later, it seems. Okay, and where's Chet? Chet, you're there. Oh, he just added poison to that room. That's not good. My strength is being drained by something. Okay, let's recall. I'm a little worried here. I recall them? Okay. Okay, the red does not mean bleeding, it means strength drain, which means they do less damage, so it's fine. Okay, if I wanna... Is he gonna die from suffocation? Yes, he is. Are you? Yes, you should. Beautiful. Alright. Need to heal. It's funny that my summoned crew just keep attacking after the fight's over. That's a crazy thing. I guess I could actually use Dark Matter Prism to, like, board and insta damage some guys. I haven't been able to see if the green Zoltan energy from Flux Priests is shield protection or not. I haven't been able to see if that's a thing yet, or haven't noticed it if we saw it at some point. Bolt of the Blood. Blood for the Blood God. I break open the container and there's a person inside! Teleport beacon is offered to the slave inside, who immediately accepts it and recalls back to her ship. High Magister, immune to fire, creates fire on death. Aether Gate, teleport self and nearby friendly crew to target. Ooh, I can board without the boarding if I want to. Where's Chet? Chet, go there. You go there. Swap. Yeah, like we can't even beat these normal dudes here. Let's use your new ability for this guy we just got. Where is he? Down here. Freaking Blood Knights, man. They're strong. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. It's fine. Whew, okay. Okay. Alright, so now I do have a fourth guy to board if I want to. Let me move this guy. I click and hold and go up here. Do that. And I can use his ability to board rather than the actual boarding mechanic if I want to do it that way. Do I want to do it that way? Now would be nice to get that free extra Dark Matter Prism stuff, because you could board and do free hull damage to, or free crew damage when we board. If we were getting free of those from our enemies, like we got last run. Alright. One shot, another lance. This one stuns crew for 20 seconds. Heavy energy lance. Minor crew damage, hull breach, 2 hull damage. Inferno Fogace. Creates fire through projectiles, huh? Okay, siege bombard. Okay, I think stunning enemy crew might be one of the things that could really help us out here. So let's get that. Oh, do I? Does that new guy have a weapon slot? Oh, he's got all the slots. He's even got an armor slot. Okay. How many slots? System slots do we have? We have 1 system slot left. Could go a lance build that I haven't done a lance build before. I don't think I'm ever using this. Well, we do have double ions if we want to do ion. If we get the boss that has the shield recharge thing, a double ion might actually be really good. I don't think I want to do a fire build with my borders. So I could do could have a lance that stuns crew, and I just got a stun system. Let me look at the stun system. So this charges in 25 seconds. Stuns for 5 seconds. So if I upgrade it, it will let me make enemies be stunned for longer, huh? Heavy energy lance actually gives me 2 hull damage, 2 power. This is 1 power for just the stun. I'm not loving any of these choices here. Let's just spend some scrap on repairs. Nah, we have some free repair with our whole integrity breach thing. None of that just seems that good. I'm gonna actually upgrade that stun thing we just got. Should probably upgrade my weapons too. Weapon upgrade power. Disruptor's ready to go. Okay. Turn on auto fire on the stun, and hopefully we can auto stun enemies. Keep our dudes from getting killed by stronger enemies. What do we got? Corpulence, release gas. Okay. Don't die, please. Okay. Armor is nice because I'm pretty sure we have a unit that needs armor. Damn it! Stupid poison. Okay, what do we got? We got... it's a tool, not a... I don't have any empty tool slots, do I? Okay. Safe place to rest. I want to go to crew contracts, equipment, and site commands. I'm going to go there. Okay. Hey, our upgraded auto surgeon finally gives the blue option. Civilian transport hails you. The crew has suffered 2 violent seizures. Patient appears to be exhibiting novel symptoms unrecognized by advanced surgical automatons. Nevertheless, the machinery conducts successful surgical procedures, preserves the patient's life. Discover the patient had given birth during their ordeal. However, the offspring did not appear normal. The crew of the civilian ship expressed gratitude for saving the crew member, terror at the hideous appearance of their offspring. Quickly depart, leaving to deal with the aftermath. So we just got a free Blightling baby. What? Cannot man, repair, or extinguish. What do I do with this thing? I have no idea what you do with a Blightling baby. You can't man the doors. Used to fight. He only has 10 health and only 3 damage. It's not a very good fighter. This is like something that I think you spawn with like the demon crew or something. So that's awkward. Had a demon baby. Now that's a weird event. Hull repair, attack the Imperial ship. Oh. We get free repair, and there we go. We got some armor for this guy. Yeah, some extra max health. Nice. Demon baby event. How dark. Okay. Aberrant. Okay, let's see how I want to go about doing this. Okay, and that's all we got, huh? Okay, not the best. Oh yeah, and I forgot I have a stun ability. I need to actually fire the thing. For the weapon that's stunning them too. You go heal. Alright, a new weapon or another husk. Would I rather board with this guy than the guy that lets me ionize? Oh, that's just his weapon that's doing that. 55 health. Plus 2 DPS. That's probably better than some of the weapons we have. Let's take the weapon. Crap. You teleported into poison. Okay, demon baby, you're in the way. The baby I never knew I wanted. The demon baby kind. Okay, go with that. Nobody else has slots for a weapon, right? Oh, you do. This guy has slots for weapons, okay. Rand birthday soon. Yep, tomorrow. My birthday is tomorrow. How are you, Zach Dog? How's your job search going? I knew you just told us about it yesterday. I don't know if you've been filling out applications or anything like that. The end father awaits. What do we have? A bunch of death mages. Casts a poisonous projectile. So we're gonna have a bunch of poison on my ship is what it looks like. So I'm gonna teleport. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna breach that. I'm gonna auto stun in there, I think. Actually, I didn't even know that I want to teleport. Can I cancel that? Wish you had better news. You don't think the interview you just had went as well as you would have liked? Oh, that sucks. It's no fun to feel like your interview doesn't go like you want it to go. All the poison. Cammy dodged my warp lance. I'm not getting through his shields. So once this venting is clear. Jesus Christ, how many shots do you have? All of them, apparently. Alright, we kill them all? Okay, that was a... Ooh, that was a sketch fight. Ow. We actually didn't take that much crew damage, but we took a decent amount of hull damage. Let's use one of our free 5 heals we got here. If it's any consolation, you'll be running the interview scene yourself, Madman. You prepared for the interview by researching the software the company uses, but it didn't come up at all. It was all other technical stuff, some of which you weren't prepared for, like specific Linux commands. You don't use Linux daily. You occasionally use it at your job, but you had to Google the commands if you ever don't know them. Never need to memorize them before. Well, that sucks. That feels like a friggin' surprise pop quiz in college for a class that you aren't as, you know, equipped for as you want to be or something. That sucks. Is this a mod for FTL? No, this is an entirely new game that has a lot of FTL inspiration, called Void War. Imperial Sorcerer, Gene Soldier, teleport to a thrall and destroy it. That's a new one. Ooh, I like the Force Shield. Gonna be quite good. And another stun. So I could stack some stuns. You have an extra... You have an extra Psyker slot, I believe. So I can get even more stuns. Stun spamming is kind of what we're going with right now. Stun our enemies so they can't damage us. Alright, do I want another crew? Do I want to board with a Gene Soldier instead of one of my Berserkers, maybe? Because the Berserkers are not doing great. Ooh, plus DPS against Demonic. That's cool. This is a tool. Stuns nearby enemies on kill and reduce enemy DPS. I was hoping that was armor, so if I got this guy, I could put armor on him. Could get one of these guys and equip him with a Force Shield, which can be kind of nice. Need thralls for that to work. I'm gonna get this guy and the Demonic Hammer. Oh, he does have a tool slot, so I can get that. This thing. Alright, and then which of the two Berserkers do I want to replace? Chet's the one that's good in a single room. You know what I could do? I could have Chet board separately. That's what I could do. Chet. Only one power in there. It can be a single border, while these guys can be the 4v4. He can 1v1 in the rooms that he's really good in, the 1v1 rooms. Let's see here. 90 scrap. Let's go see what our next sector's looking like. War Cult or Imperial... Oh, yes, War Cult is where I wanted to go. Yes, I can get more Berserkers. Although, I'm not sure if more Berserkers is good or not, but... Maybe if I go to War Cult sector and get their shrine, maybe I can get... like a module that's better for War Cult units or something. The War Cult is the Cult of Crom, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Shrine of Rage. Okay, Shrine of Rage seems to be the one for the War Cult. Yeah, I need to remember these things. Another tool. And the tool slots, just armor slots. Okay, what you got? Imperial Citizen, we got a Blood Cultist that comes with Chaos Rift, which is nice for abducting. War Cultist Psyker, Aether Stride, teleport self to target room. Okay. Yeah, there's a Translocator ability. Blood Curse, cast a projectile that deals 10 HP damage, curses hostile crew to target in target room for 20 seconds. Cursed crew spawn a friendly thrall on death. Interesting. Do I have slots for... There's that blood spear. Blood spear plus blood curse. I wonder if this whole blood magic thing, if there's a thrall on enemy ship from the blood curse used on a hostile crew, if that will sacrifice that thrall on the other ship to let you do this more often. I don't know if I'm ready to play with that yet. There's a war cultist guy. I wonder if all the war cultist guys always reduce enemy DPS by 1, if that's like their thing. $40 health compared to the 30 on these guys. That's an armor slot. I don't actually love any of this. I was hoping for... I don't know what I was hoping for. I think free damage to enemy crew is nice, though. Do I have a slot for another ability? No, I don't have any other Psyker slots, so I'd have to buy... Well, I'd have to replace one of these guys' abilities, which I could do. Seems expensive, though. Okay, my goal was, yeah, go here. What I probably really need is weapon upgrades, which I don't have the option for here. Alright, he's got missile. 2 shots, 3 shots, 5 shots in total. Not that many crew, though. So it should just be good to board. Kill his missile, hopefully. Wrecked. Beautiful. Pledge myself to the god of war! Oh, it instantly recalled my crew. What happens when I pledge myself to the god of war? You pledge yourself to the god of war. Moments later, you find yourself surrounded by dozens of cult warships. You begin spooling your engines, preparing to engage, but you soon realize they are attacking each other, not you. Join the fight! The god of war wants us to join the fight. A supernatural rage overwhelms your senses. You activate your combat systems. Target the nearest ship. Alright, I can't see into his ship. So I don't know what I'm boarding into. 7-shot guy. Damn, he dodged. 7 shots. Can I see what I'm boarding into if I spawn a sword in their ship? Maybe. I need their sensors to go down. So if I spawn swords in their sensors, will that let me see them? Let's find out. They're boarding me. Okay, that could be good. Okay, we got their something offline. The main weapon, that's good. Okay, let's go ahead and board them here. Oh, what do they got? They have a Chaos Knight. Okay, he's pretty sketchy. That's scary. Let's auto-fire our stun on these guys. Have I taken damage yet? I think so. Nice! Enemy crew has been killed. You search the remains. I find useful items. Do I get anything special for beating up a war cultist? Another ship confronts you. Its commander proclaims, I am Crom's champion. Alright, so multi fights. Okay, we can see his crew here. So I can't, so my warp lance doesn't come back up. Okay. Alright. So let's see. Let's shoot the missile. What do they got? 1 shot, 3-shot ion tunneler and heavy laser 2, basically. Alright, so hopefully we can hit their missile. Beautiful. Or not their missile, their weapons, I mean to say. Let me heal first, actually, since I can. Let us stun there. Oh, they're trying to poison me. Missiles on fire. Should be stunning them, right? Yeah. Oof, don't set me on fire, bro. Okay. We are wrecking their crew. Oh, yeah. Get blasted. 4-man mantis boarding. You collect what you can from the remains. An NG or a welding torch. Gives me repair speed. Man, I'm overmaxed on tools. So let's get an engineer who I can give some tools to. Chromic champion's been defeated. There is a brief period of silence and stillness. A sudden flash of argent lightning pierces the stellar backdrop, sends a shockwave rippling across the battle zone. Every cultist vessel winks out of existence. Your ship is alone once more. Your hands tremble uncontrollably. A white-hot sigil has been burned in the inside of your left wrist. You feel an insatiable lust for battle. Shrine of Rage activated. War cultist units appear more frequently. Okay. And I cannot rest for 3 jumps. That's fine, because we have our heal. Man, that was a fun fight. The god of battle flows through my veins. The blood of battle. Blood for the blood god. War for the war god or something. Alright, so NG guy can be on doors. Hey, we have a silly device. An RPG nerdos and a silly device. Our run is doubly blessed. I have nothing but tools. Let's get more repair, I guess. Nothing but tools? Yes, but tools. We have but tools. Time to celebrate. We have all the blessings we need. That's right. Okay, what do we got here? Shiv missile, triple burst laser 2s. Holy shnikes. That's insane. Winning this fight everywhere? I think we are. Beautiful. Good. He didn't get to fire off his frickin' triple burst laser 2s, man. Let's get you guys healed. You can't rest, so I should heal you as well, even though you barely lost any health. Good. Do we have a store anytime soon? Not for a while, so I could get Force Shield now. I could get weapon upgrade. You know, we're a boarding ship. Let's get Force Shield. Let's go all in on the defenses. Force Shield, baby. We can fight another frickin' 9 laser shot ship. I would like to have my 4 shields. Alright, intercept an Imperial ship. I need to upgrade my sensors. I am not able to see what I'm boarding into, which is not ideal. Okay. That pulled them. They have a Centurion. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's actually auto-fire it here, and we can use your stun ability on those guys. Oh, interrupted. Oh, so I can't do the stun ability. While oh, crap, they blow up in a fire. Crap, I can't see my guy's health. So I'll try to run, get out of the fire. Okay. That was one of my fake crew. I really wish it wouldn't do beep beep on my fake crew. Don't beep beep my fake crew. Woo, that was a nice double reward. No beep beeping fake crew, that's just rude. Holy fires, Batman. Wow, that's a lot of fires. That lance is crazy nasty. The warp lance, it is. And it works well with my boarding. I'm glad I got it. Although I'm going to need better weapons if I'm going to actually kill enemy ships. Hey, my Raider Outlaw gets to join the celebrating the overthrow of its Imperial Governor. Right at an opportune moment, the rebels are flushed with euphoric optimism from their recent victory and see in you and your crew the means to extend their struggle against the Imperial Order. You are given equipment and supplies looted from elsewhere. You take what you can and move on. 105 free scrap. Holy scrap. Batman. I think I might have a tool slot somewhere. I think I used the last of something, yeah. I'll be able to summon another dude. My only open slots are like 3 or 4 armor slots, actually. Alright, store's still a little ways away, so let me get power, dodge, power. I've been skimping on the power lately. I also said I wanted to get sensor upgrade. I will say the change to sensor mechanics in this game actually make me feel like I might upgrade sensors more often in this game than I do in FTL. As you can see in the enemy ship, as long as you have equal to or greater than sensors in the enemy, it's a kind of pretty cool mechanic. 2 shots, 3 shots, and a beam. So 5 shots in total that do kind of line up. Yeah, they do kind of line up. Okay, let's see if we can get one of them offline. No big room, sadly. Chet, go beat up a guy in a small room. Beautiful. We are banking that scrap. Of course it goes in only my piloting. That's really annoying. Alright, go heal him. Don't be beeping the fake crew. They're fake crew, it's fine. This reminds you that you should upgrade into new hyperspace someday to be able to do more stuff. The problem still is that all the stuff you added would be gone. You can't copy stuff over because something causes FTL to just refuse to work. That sucks, RPG. Are there any other modders that know tricks to help with that? I mean, Slow Rider would be the one that I know probably has the most experience with that, but I know he's always talking about how much of an annoyance is to upgrade to the latest version of hyperspace, so it's probably just a thing that will never be easy to play with or to play around or something. Right, I'm gonna actually use my heal beam this time. Huh. I didn't do more shield damage. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, shield's coming up too fast. All these little isolated rooms. Can't vent that. Are you immune to fire? No. Alright, well I just have to unman my weapons if I want to vent that. Okay, now your shields are down. Now I could do this and get, hopefully, some heals that I haven't gotten before. Oh, he's got a... Okay, let me go instantly grab this with Scavenger. Insta-grab stuff. Got it. Ooh, it's armor, and I do need armor. Stop beeping on fake crew. How are you not dead, bro? Go. Okay. There's poison in this room. Move over there, and you guys go heal. Please don't die. Very good. You attempted to just copy and paste all races, augments, and events over the new version, but that just doesn't work out, and it's frustrating as hell. I'm sorry, RPG. That really does suck. That is such a pain to work with FTL mods. Okay. That's one of the reasons I'm so impressed that you have stuck with it for so long. Okay, you'd be at 70 health. Oh. Okay. That's somebody else who needs armor, right? This guy, let's put you 75. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we are coming up. Stuff down here. Probably want to go to the one with modules. It sounds like, you know what? You need to team up with somebody and create your own game. With how much creativity you have, if you could team up with somebody and you be like the art and concept person, and they're the programming person, you can make your own Void War or something. Put it on Steam. Be awesome. I would totally play it on stream to show off your work. Holy Chaos Knights. 5 Chaos Knights on this ship. How the hell do I... Okay, I guess I can stun lock them a bit. Okay, good. Pretty good damage on them. Modifier this. Stun them, makes the fight a lot more approachable. Still got some pretty decent weapons, let's do that. Okay, better. Oh crap, I'll bring everybody back. I just shot. I don't want a chance losing my crew. Okay. Alright, that was sketchy right there. Shot one too many times, almost. Is my commander boarding? Yes, he is. So if I kill my commander again, and we're doing the same thing that lost us the last run on this ship. Ooh, look at all that stuff. A bunch of gear. I know. Whew! That's my biggest fear, is losing another one of these runs because I do that stupid thing where I kill my commander on the enemy ship. Still don't love that that's a mechanic, but you know. I'm cutting through enemy lines like a hot knife through butter. Yeah, he had 5 200 health dude or 250 health dudes, and we wrecked them. So nice, nice. The stun synergy seems pretty good. All right, so it's a bunch of tools and yeah, another tool. So reduce enemy DPS by 1 and plus 2 DPS. I need my borders. I want to put that on. He's got this dark matter prism I'm never using. Let's do that. Plus 2 DPS is just nice. Okay. We have 420 scrap. Okay, where am I going? I want to go down to modules and systems down here. Alright, so can't really board this ship. 4 shields. Good. Auto fire there. I kind of need to do a weapon upgrade, I think. Guess I can stun the enemies in here so they can't fight off dudes or something. I need this missile to hit. Okay. Still has 4 shields somehow. One of my guys is immune to suffocation. You're immune to fire. Who did I make immune to suffocation? This guy. This guy's suffocation weakness. This guy's suffocation resistant. I'm gonna try to board these 2 suffocation resistant and immune guys and hope I can get their shields down more. Oh, I got their shields down. Okay, nice. The boarders did it. Beautiful. Okay, so now I don't need to board them in a way that I do kind of want to try it. Can't actually board in that room. Well, then maybe I don't want to do that. Oh crap, there was a guy in here attacking this the whole time that I didn't notice? Okay, I got there in time. I did not notice that. I feel like I'm missing crew here. I guess this is because they're in different positions. Should be fine. Alright, got him. Ooh, that was a... Man, if I can't board, it's kind of like being Mantis B. The fight is a lot harder. No clone bay. Pistol. Attack slightly damage nearby enemies. Slightly deal damage nearby enemies. I guess I'll grab that. Not amazing, but it's something. Probably better than some of the weapons I'm using. Yeah, like this. It's good against low health dudes. We're usually not in medium rooms, so you're good against guys with high health and guys with low health. Yeah, you're not really killing dudes there, so let's do that. Okay. 424. Systems modules. Yeah. Okay. What you got? A graviton field generator. Slowing enemies might be pretty useful. That might help with our boarding. Enemy ships lose 10% evasion when your sensor status is active. This is the opposite of one of the things we had last time. That's cool. First time a ship fires, it always hits. First enemy ship weapon fired will always miss. Warseer. Psychic Shriek. Or Shriek. Cast projectile. Okay, that's another stun. I want to try this thing. Although I might need Siege Bombardment to finish off. You know what? I probably better go with this. My weapons suck and I'm not finding weapons. Siege Bombardment might actually be my way to kill the enemy ship. I guess I take that. What's up, Nietzsche? Happy Friday, sir. Put that in a four slot room. I think I will take this. I don't have a lot of mod things. Although I don't think I'm in the finals, getting close. I don't think I'm to the final sector yet. What's the weapon upgrade cost? 1, 2, 3. It's not too bad, actually. I'm going to do that. So I have the option to double ion. Charge time of 30 seconds for a 5 ion damage weapon. If they dodge that thing, that would be so completely worthless. So I don't really want to use this, but it might be my only way to actually get shields down and do damage with our Siege Bombard. We have a decent number of munitions for our Claymore missile to do some work. Okay, we are at the final sector. Oh. Okay, well I got to the final sector a little faster than I was expecting. Do I have two? I have 2 missiles, don't I? And I just never swapped to the other one. Yeah, we have Gladius, which is just a worse missile. That's like maybe faster, but only does 1 damage. All right, what do we got here? Vault of Souls. I wonder if this means, with all these crossed axes, he's gonna have really strong enemies for us to, like, melee fight. So we don't have a weapon store, so this is my final weapons build. It looks like this is going to be all about 2... I wonder if the final Vault of Souls has to do with whatever your inspiration, or what is it called? The influencing pylon thing that you go to. Prisoner or cult members? Let's attack the cult members one. Yeah, I won't be able to 4v2 or anything here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stun. I'm going to shoot this. Dodges. I'm going to stun that guy. Board into here. Okay, Chet needs to be in the single person room here. We're gonna auto fire our stun here. Damn, this is not looking great. Let's load up. I could do a second boarding here. Oh, mind control, my dude. Don't do that. That sucks. Oh, I already had 2 guys loaded up in there. No wonder I was wondering where all my crew were going. Oh, crap. When he's mind controlled, I don't have the Zoltan shield in that room. Okay, at least they're doing low damage. I didn't even know which crew I have in here. I sent my NG across. Okay, not ideal. Okay, nobody's dead, right? Why is my High Magister there still there? Didn't I already recall crew? Okay. Apparently I didn't recall you. Okay, you're gonna be a low health. I've used both my heals. No, I lost my scavenger! What happened? I recalled my crew. I don't know. He's terrified, pledges to serve your cause. He's probably gonna turn on me like the last time. No, he actually joined me. Okay, we got a blood priest. Alright, lost one crew, got one back. It's fine. Nobody's dying, right? Okay. Alright, what do we get? Blood cultist. He doesn't actually have any skills. Bow staff skills. Nunchuck skills. Who's this guy that we just got? Oh, he has blood curse. Okay, nice. That was the ability I actually wanted earlier that I couldn't afford. Okay. Okay, so I somehow lost my guy that's supposed to be manning engines. Actually, swap this. You go there. I'm gonna move the guy with the curse up here, so I can use that to do 10 damage and curse hostile crew. I had a crew that got mind controlled and they didn't get recalled. Is that what happened? I thought all the mind control was happening on my ship. You might be right. I might have just not noticed that. Psychomancy. If I go to the heal place, I can heal for 2. I have a 5 heal here, and I think I have another 5 heal somewhere. So hard to keep track of all this. He's got 1 5 heal. You've got 1 5 heal. Okay. I have 10 whole worth of heal ready to go. That's your most likely guess, and someone popped up on the hostile ship after recalling. You recalled your crew, and then another crew member appeared on it, and the recall button was there again. Okay, I just missed it. I thought I recalled like 3 times, and apparently it wasn't enough times. I just get the crew here. Get the crew or heal. Do I need munitions? I don't think so. Although, if I'm going to use a siege bombard, I need power for days. That's really what I need. Let's get you healed. Alright, I hope boarding's gonna work on this enemy, whatever this enemy is. I hope they don't destroy me. Alright, so I need... Yeah, I'm gonna need power for days. I do have this whole Reaper beam that I have to remember that I have. I do have a couple jumps. I hope I get some decent scrap for 1 or 2 of these jumps. Alright, what do we got? Man, I keep having these small, tiny ships. I can't 4v2 them. I can't stack all their crew in one room. It's making it a lot harder to fight. Making my boarding so much weaker. Okay, where's Chet? Is Chet here? That's 2 DPS in small rooms. So if I board here and have Chet move into there, then I auto-fire stuns. Good. So stun. Okay, where's Chet? That's Rand. Okay, Chet go there. Okay, I think that's where I want everybody to go. And I want to auto-fire my stun in this room, I think. Okay, Chet is not even beating this Berserker, actually. Going back and forth here. Oh god, they just started the fire in there. Okay, recall. Let's not take a chance. Alright, let's hopefully eye on their shields here. Man, this is hard to board when I don't have a 4-person room to board in. Okay, Macro Disruptor, I need you to do some major shield damage. I need you to not be dodged. Beautiful. Right, don't board or else I might accidentally kill my own frickin' boarding crew. Auto-fire and auto-fire. They do have Force Insurance, to be honest. That makes it even worse. Kind of wonderful someday see a boarding crew out of 4 Death Knights on player side. That'd be nice. Although my Berserkers should be high damage, and being able to spam stuns, I feel like should be very good. Is anybody looking into modding this? Oh my gosh, I have no idea, Hexanoid. I've only just started this week. It feels a little early to be talking about modding this game that people are still learning all the mechanics for. Although maybe some people have already figured it out. I don't know. Alright, we did get some good scrap. I'm gonna do a bunch of power upgrades, hopefully. Okay, here we go. This is what I want to see. 4-person rooms. I can stun lock them, hopefully. Do this. Stun this room. Beautiful. Crap, I didn't stun them. Okay, let's stun them in the heal bay, hopefully. And do the blood curse on them. Much better. This is what I wanted to see. I want to spam stuns. Oh god, spam stuns on them, but then they just catch on fire, and my guys start dying. Jesus, that's so annoying. Did it bring all my crew back? Why is there a blood guy there? Where'd Rand go? Okay, you got shunted over here, okay. Beautiful. 83 scrap, alright. Now we're looking good for boss fight. Yes, so let me do upgrades. So what do I need? I need engine 2 power. 2 siege bombard. Okay. Maybe we'll go with the 4 engines. Could get the longer stuns. I have a feeling I'm going to need the siege bombard for the final kill after we do the crew killing. have a feeling I'm gonna need that. Okay. I'm gonna move the siege lance, or the warp lance. There. Okay, is anybody missing the tools? Yes. Summon a hound. Everybody's slots are filled. Except that one armor guy that I don't have armor for. Okay. Let's go try to do the boss with our boarding build. Kind of wonder how boss reacts to being crew killed. Yeah, I'm curious as well. Why are my weapons all depowered? I don't know. Okay, how do we want to go about doing this? What do we got here? Fires a 1, 2, or 4 shot burst based on system power. Ion missile. 4 shot volley. So if I want a crew kill, I feel like I should warp Lance's heal bay. Thank you for the tier 3 sub for 14 months, Hexanoid. Holy shnikes, I appreciate that very much. I wonder if he's gonna insta-board me. Do I see any doors opening? Okay, I'm gonna try to stun in this room. Okay, well. Auto fire on the shield room. Nice, stunned. Get wrecked, that's awesome. Claymore missile, their ion missile. I'm gonna not deploy the siege bombard yet. No, actually, I'm just gonna get it started. Should have already auto-fired these two. We can spawn crew. Hopefully we can stop that. Heal bay. I don't know what level it is, but it's still up. Okay, it's fake crew beeping, I think. Okay, the heal bay's dead. That weapon's down. Their crew is down. Kill the doors so I can get through their doors quicker, I guess. Okay. You have exterminated the enemy crew. The enemy warship falls silent. Suddenly the vessel begins maneuvering again. Its command throne glows with infernal light. A malefic hungering force has assumed control of the ship. Enemy oxygen evacuated. Demon heart spawned. So it becomes an auto ship, basically. This looks like an FTL mod. Yeah, it's Void War. It's got its FTL combined with whatever I always say. Warhammer 40k. Okay. Oh man, he instantly did that. Okay. Well, hopefully his stuff won't repair. Okay. Turn this back on. He's gonna have the Demon Heart potentially boarding us. Why is this not on auto fire? I swear I had these on auto fire before. I bet you when we hit phase 2 it does the whole everything is repaired thing. Just don't say Warhammer 40k or Games Workshop might come for you. Too late. That's already been said many, many times about this game. Okay, this thing's basically a sit and duck. Let's see what happens now. Enemy systems protected. Intruders detected. Enemy crew reinforcements. Are they also repaired? Current power 0. Okay, they're gonna try to repair everything. I think we're still kind of wrecking them. Well, that's a lot of orders, though. You guys there. You go there. You go there. I swear this should be on auto fire. These guys don't repair, do they? No, they have all these demons that can't repair, man, extinguish, or sabotage, so they have crew. Who can't really do anything, at least. One of these guys is immune to suffocation. Who is it? Oh, I don't know which guy it is. There's so many crew. I can keep track of all this stuff, man. Just go repair it. Siege Bombard is going to do most of our work here. Missile. His systems are still protected, so we just want hull damage. How long are these freaking systems protected? Forever. Okay, good. No longer. Borders. Should be dead soon, I think. Comes down to poison. And my DPS is really slow. But that's okay. I like the missile firing animation, it's really cool. No more Demon Heart. Alright, that should be GG. Just need our auto fire to finish him off. GG! We got our boarding build, our boarding run. So boarding boss seems pretty strong. At least against this version of the boss. So GG, our first crew kill on the boss turned into auto scout, turned into win. Hey, Hexanoid with the 10 gifted subs too. Holy shnikes. Thank you for the birthday subs. Heralding the age of pandemonium. All right, that was a very fun boarding run. Demons flying into space. Nice. All right. Greemified. Yes, they were greemified. All right, beautiful. Easy GG cookie time. Well, it did seem pretty straightforward. I would have liked to have had better weapons. Although I will say that Breach or Rift Lance, whatever it was really good at disabling a system with those breaches. So that was pretty cool. So thank you so much for... Did you just gift 10 tier 2 subs? Holy crap, I didn't know you could even do that. Mono Quartz just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Holy shnikes, thank you for the... Another hype train. Birthday hype train. Y'all are amazing. I need to go take a break. So if anybody else wants to gift subs to Chair, feel free. I'm Sam Church Shooter's Restroom. When we come back, we're going to do another run because we're having such a good day. And I know we unlocked at least one ship earlier, so we got to check out the new ship and maybe new commanders. So y'all enjoy Chair, ad, or gifted sub time. See you in just a bit, my friends. Y'all rock.